Them super right, man. No, sir. I have to do something with them people. Welcome everyone. Welcome back everyone to another Muda production. Today I'm gonna make something for the first time. Never make it before. Guess what me I make today? Oh, wait a minute. The sooner watching now, but you're not subscribing. What subscribe now man. Me sooner watch. Just hit the subscription bell and thumbs up the video. Alright? Alright, watch this. Me I go try make some plantain tart people. Yeah man, see the plant them they are overripe. We go take fast and buy more than one plantain. Me have whole heap of them. See two more there? My skin catch a fire when me see the ripe plant them. Them they are so ripe when I buy them, but now them are overripe and me don't know what to do with them. Me make soup. Me can't eat fried plantain with soup. You know what I mean? So me say, you know what? Try me and add some plantain tart. What kind of dull knife this man? The knife them need not cut the plantain. No sir. Maybe this will do the trick. Alright. See how them ripe? Them well ripe, you know? Look there. Them super ripe, man. No sir. I have to do something with them people. Alright, so while the plantains are boiled already and cooling, here I have I think I have I don't even know how many cups of flour in them. Me just guesstimate them call it, just guess. You know, just I wing it with some flour. Uh 2 sticks of butter. I had them in the freezer, so them well hard and cool as they should be, because I'm looking for a nice flaky crust. To the flour, I'm going to add a little bit of sugar, salt, and these are my ingredients that I'm going to put in the filling. Cinnamon, nutmeg, a little almond essence, maybe, just maybe, and some vanilla extract. And I'm gonna just go from there. Like I said, it's my first time making this thing, so I'm gonna do what I do and we'll see how it come out. So stay tuned guys. Alright, when you're ready, here we go. So let me say a bad luck to put salt in the palm of your hand. So use your fingertips, right? Me not do the measurement, you know, me just wing it. Right? Throw some behind you for good luck, yeah? And then now a little bit of sugar. Don't know how much I'm gonna put in, but me don't want the crust too salty. I mean too sweet. Cause remember me I got sweeten the filling. So me just say about what that? A teaspoon? About a teaspoon. Yeah. About a teaspoon, right? So sugar. Little bit of sugar in there. Some salt. Let me see, me I leave out nothing else. No. Alright, on a patty we I make, some people color the crust. Get it, you know, the crust a nice color. I want them should I do that. Me no know. Me I go just go with what me remember, right? So onto the butter. So this nice and hard. Come add it in the freezer. So you just have to cube them up so we can work with them a little better inside the flour to make the dough. You want to work quick because the warm from your hands will cause the butter to melt fast. Even though when we're done, this I go back in the fridge for like a good hour. So the dough can, get to rest and all these things come together. Me I go after when me see, Me I go after when me see. I've made dough before when I did my empanada video. Yeah. But this one for plant tart, same thing. Just don't know if me I put enough butter, but we see at the end true. You that no mind, the fridge are going crazy since the other day. At the freezer. Things in the freezer kinda pack funny. Hold on, let me quiet it. Alright, me I leave this now for grease the container when me I go bake it in now. Or bake them in. One more butter. And this is what? This is shoot. A stick of butter like who would I say? It has teaspoon measurement on it. But we just say me use 2 stick of butter because a little did use about this amount did use for the first stick or the first bar of butter, and then me just add this one to it. So far, so what we have there. So far. But like me said, I want the crust nice and flaky. So me are throwing the butter as they said to do. And I think this is a whatever low cholesterol, I wouldn't call it butter. It may be using, and I don't use a lot of butter. Normally I put a little bit in my rice, but I don't put butter on my bread and all these things, you know what I mean? So don't judge me, people. Don't judge. Every now and then we have to treat ourselves to something. I'm not good at baking. I rather better pan cooking, but baking no. Do a better job with cooking. Baking, too much measuring and you have to be precise. Cooking, you can't just go in terms of your mood and how you do your thing, and plenty of room for, switch up and add and take away. Baking, if you do nothing wrong, the cake flop, this not taste good, that not taste good. I never took to baking. Even in high school when we had home economics, never take to it. So sit there, I'm going to work this in now. So stay tuned. So see now, me get the bread cuts, the crumble. They said that it should look like crumbly, right? Bread consistency, they said, see? So now that me get this, looking like the dough looking like this, me gonna add my ice cold water. Ice cold water. You see it? Yeah. My hand dirty now. Work me a work. Ice cold water to form the dough. Don't want need too long and mess up the dough. So yeah. We're on to this stage now. Just trying to form the dough. Kind of like I make dumpling, but not exactly. You don't want it too soft. You just want it come together, you know? Alright, so I turn the dough out on the board because you don't want to knead too much. Just want to get the dough to come together. Just like this. Just like this. Right? See that? Just like that. And then I'm going to set this in the fridge for about an hour so it get cool and hard again. So when we're ready for work it and form the plantain tarts crust, it will be nice and easy to manage. Right? And we get the flakiness and all that. Alright, so stay tuned, guys. Alright, guys, so we're back and the ripe plantains are crushed. They cool already, them cool down. I'm crush them, and the recipe called for adding butter, but since there's so much butter in the crust, I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, that should do the trick. Just to smooth out the plantains, the mixture, you know. Give it a smooth consistency. Let me grab a spoon. Make sure all that oil is mixed in. And it gives it a smoother consistency. So it could go in easily in the pastry crust. See? Smoother consistency. And it smells so nice already, and I haven't even added anything yet. Now, I'm going to add the ingredients I showed you earlier. I'll say, let me use a capful of vanilla. Not even a capful. Let me see how, if that should do the trick. You want to taste the flavors, you know, because that's pretty much all that's there. Plantain has its own flavor. So you want the other spices to zhuzh it up. Then, you know what? Let me add a little bit more vanilla. I want it to taste nice, you know what I mean? Let me grab the spoon this time. I want to taste the spices in there, you know? Alright, so now, I'm not a fan of cinnamon. But it called for cinnamon, so I'm going to add it sparingly. Of course, it's spice and it come together with the other spices. I'm going to make it nice, you know? But me now go hard with the cinnamon, you know what I mean? Yeah, me just sprinkle a little, see? Can still see it on top of it. Just a little toots, as we would say. That smell nice, you know? That smell real nice. And then, nutmeg, grounded nutmeg. Same thing, not too much, because you don't want to overpower it. About the same amount of sprinkle, a little bit more than the cinnamon. I'm going to mix that in real good. You see how it smells? Smells real nice. And almond essence. To be careful with this too, because it's strong. And just a little drizzle. Just a little. Yeah. Oh, you know me, I forget. Them say if we add a little lime or lemon juice. Hold on. Not much. Me a throw in there. Cause sweet I go in there, sugar go in there, so I guess it helps to balance the flavor, you know? It's like playing an orchestra. All the instruments them come together and create good music. You know what I mean? Alright, so now you're gonna add the sugar. Like I said, people, I'm not doing any measurement. We just gotta add and taste. But remember, it's the filling, so you want the filling to be sweet. Not too sweet though, because remember the plant them sweet within themselves, you know. But you still want a little sweetness, additional sweetness to what the plantains give. Yeah, so here we go. Mix that in well. And I'm using granulated sugar. I'm using white sugar. You can use brown sugar if you want, but I'm using that. So I'm gonna taste this. Tastes good. Little more sugar and a little more vanilla. We now go for overly sweet, but we want to taste the flavor then. So I'm gonna go in with a little more vanilla. Same thing with the cinnamon. Cinnamon. Just everything, a little more everything. And nutmeg. And that should do it. Let's see. See? All the spices in there. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. When I watched how to do it, the instructions were so simple. And I remember what plantain tarts taste like. It's been years since I've had plantain tarts. I can't even remember how long. And I'm going with a fork again, make sure there's no bits of plantain lumpy in there. Which there shouldn't be, because those plantains were overly ripe for the most part. Meaning as it was so soft and then it was steamed again. Not boiled, but they were cooked, so that should get rid of any kind of bits of chunks and pieces, as it's soft already on its own. Alright, let me taste this again, see where we're at. Yeah, man. Hey, I see where I see where the lemon juice comes in. Balance out the sweetness nicely. All right. Next thing, let me wash my hand. Next thing is For coloring, y'all. Just for coloring. Just for a little coloring. I don't know how much color it's gonna give it, but I was supposed to actually boil a beet or smash a beet in with the plantains, but I chose not to. Those are pickled beets, and I just use the juice from it. It might not make it red like the traditional recipe called for, but that's how it goes. Food coloring at the supermarket is almost $5 for a little bottle like this. How often may I use that? Nope. Never mind. So I got my dough was in the fridge for 1 hour, and I have my baking sheet greased and floured a little bit, and so is the board floured a little bit, and it's hard as a rock. So I have my filling down here in the sink. Oh, and I forgot a fork. Hold on. I'm gonna need a fork and a spoon. So here we go. I have limited workspace, but we're gonna work with it same way. All right. So I'm gonna cut this in two. Make it easier for me to work with, you know. Cut them into, smaller portions. I don't know how big it will turn out to be, but I'm gonna leave them like this and then just roll them out and see what them look like. I don't have a rolling pin, so I have to do a make do rolling pin. So bear with me. Let me get something I can use for roll them out with. Alright, so I'm gonna go with this, see? And I already have the oven preheated at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Get some happy flour the bottle too. Not really hold the flour that much, but we are wing it, you know what I mean? Alright. Strike this way. Put these back over here, so I think I wanna do these like square. Like square cut. Cut them into squares. Maybe some in circles. Dang it. I don't have enough flour for flour this thing, I will go back into the pantry. Yeah, me need more flour. Alright. Think that thin enough. But like I said, me I try get squares. I kinda want square. And then later on I'll see what shape I want the rest of the can. Probably just the traditional patty shape, But you see the square one, I kinda like how it look. So I wanna give it a shot. I think that's good enough, thin enough. I think I want it any thinner than what it is. Alright. Hope me not forget nothing. My workspace is limited, people, so you have to bear with me. Limited workspace. I want to use up all of the planting though. Let me try the first one here so it look. I think I gotta fold it over like so. I think I saw it go. And they use egg wash to seal it. Which I have a little here. I have one egg yolk. And they also use it to, you know, put a sheen on them. But I think I'm gonna just use water to seal it and leave this to coat the top of the tarts. So let me get a little water. Some cold water. Just to seal it. To seal it. This now come out so good, you know, watch ya. This will come off of the edge. But first shot. See, you squeeze it too much, so coming like it won't come out from the sides. Alright, the next one I'll try and do better. Maybe better off with the traditional shape. I don't know. But we'll see as we go. I press too hard. We'll see as we go. And you put those slits in there. My mother used to tell me nothing beats a trial than a failure. You have to try. You can't just say no. You have to get a shot, you know what I mean? So here I am. And the oven now make me hot in here, you know. So here's the first one. Hold on, I think I miss a part. So the first one there. Alright. Then now I'm going to go through and do the rest. And the one I think I'm going to make the round shape with it. Look kind of small, but it me I go with. Look kind of small, but me I go work with it, you know. Alright, me I trying to put too much filling and not pressing it down like I did with the first one. So this is the traditional shape, like a patty shape, half moon. I forget to wet the edge of the one, you know. I hope it not open up. And then let's just dress up the edge. And there's the other one. Not shabby. Alright, so we're going to turn that one there like so. The oven ready, you know. Can't forget to flour this bottle so it don't stick. But practice makes perfect. So it go. No worries. Me I cut and go through same way. I'm gonna try another square one. It's ugly, but a style still. It's alright. That's how it go. Style, mood of production a style, you know? See me? Style me a style. The style I got spoil. Me no know. It look pretty when it bake. So that's 3 down. I think I'm gonna cut this one. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Use it same way. I have more flour in it, but it all the way in the back of the pantry. I don't want to have to go back there for it. Eventually I might have to. I'm a procrastinator by nature. I know me have to go fit eventually. I'm still there going like say the amount of flour you gotta do the trick. Alright boy. So move that stay here. Alright, let's do another circle one. Circle one in quicker, you know. I'm more accustomed to that shape. Circle one them go way quicker. Alright. Me I move fast because me a sweat. See me a sweat? The oven make in your hot. So me I try and move, you know? I try not to overfill this thing. All right. There's a hole right there. I patch it. Lord Jesus, something looks shabby. I'm gonna watch it. First time for everything. I make empanadas before, you know. For some reason, I don't know why my mind I tell me like this is the first time. Because what? It's a different feeling. That's crazy, yo. Or maybe because I'm hot. Maybe because I'm hot. Maybe even have to change my shirt and everything. The other one got messy. Very messy. Alright. That one never look so cute. But it's alright. Me link on the back when me start coat it with the egg thing before it go in the oven. So stay tuned. That's what I ended up with. The last one, me don't know what that look like. But the butter melting and the dough got so soft. So me I run go put them in the oven. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not shabby. See them there? Alright. You have to bake at 400 degrees and for like 25 minutes. So we'll see. Alright, viewers, I'm gonna try one of my plantain tarts. First time making plantain tarts. I took a small one. Let's see. Alright, so oh, the inside look good. Let me taste it. Nice and hot too. Well, warm, not fully hot, but warm. Let me try it. It's nice. It tastes the nutmeg, the cinnamon. It's not overly sweet. For the first time, for your first time try, it's not bad at all. I eat it as a late night snack. But it's nice. It can go on. Take another bite. Can go on. Like me say, practice makes perfect. If me get more practice eventually, not much to perfect, but it's nice. Except for the dye that will make it red. But that are just, you know. But the taste, the proof is in the pudding. It's nice. Tastes nice. Very nice. Alright, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the thumbs up button. So YouTube can know someone like my videos. And subscribe. Come soon now watch what y'all ain't subscribing, yo. Not cool. Subscribe. Subscribe, people. Yeah? Alright. Later.